Hey, how are you? My name is Mike, Stewart.ca, and welcome to episode 3 of How to Buy a Presale Condo here in Vancouver. Now in episode 2, we talked about the advantages of presale condos for both investors and owner-occupiers here in Vancouver. Today we're going to discuss some of the disadvantages and risks and potential downsides of buying presale condos here in Vancouver, both for investors and for owner-occupiers for this kind of property. Now, what are the risks of buying a presale condo here in Vancouver? The first thing is, when you're buying a presale condo, okay, the number that you see quoted by the marketing company or by the developer is going to be the price before GST, goods and services tax, and before property transfer tax. So remember, when you're buying a presale condo, when you complete on that property, you're going to have to pay PTT, you're going to have to pay GST, or potentially HST, depending on when you bought it. Now, I've got great HST, GST, and PTT calculators on this site, so check those out down below. Now, another thing to note too is when you're buying a presale condo here in Vancouver and the market goes down, so say for example you buy a presale condo for $1, 2 years later the value of that same presale condo is 50 cents, okay, you still have to complete on that property. And if you're having problems completing, the first thing you want to do is talk to your realtor and talk to a lawyer, okay? Now, one thing to note, when you're buying a presale condo, you want to make sure you're 100% certain that you can complete, okay? Now, another thing to note when you're buying a presale condo here in Vancouver is there's no guarantee of a mortgage, okay? You want to talk to a mortgage lender or a mortgage broker or a bank before you buy a presale condo to increase your chances of you getting a mortgage on that property. Now, another thing with presale condos is you can't guarantee exactly what you're going to get. Sometimes during construction, changes have to occur. And another thing is you can never be 100% certain as to when a presale condo is going to complete. So if you're renting a property or if you have to sell a property, make sure that you have somewhere to live in case the presale condo is delayed, which they very often are. Now, another thing to note when you're buying a presale condo is there's no guarantee of a profit. Okay, many people for many years here in Vancouver are making good profits on presale condos, but we can never guarantee you'll make a profit when you're buying a presale condo because nobody can guarantee you what's going to happen in the future. And if you have somebody who's telling you that for sure you're going to make a profit on this property, you want to take it with a grain of salt because nobody can really accurately predict the future. Now, one other thing to note about a presale condo is if you don't think you can complete and you need to sell it or you want to sell it, assigning a presale condo or selling a presale condo before completion can be very difficult, particularly when the market is slow. When the market's hot and there's lots of demand, definitely you can sell them, but it is not as easy as selling a built property. But if the market's slow, they can be really difficult to sell. So remember, if you think about buying a presale condo here in Vancouver, consult your lawyer, your realtor, and your accountant. My name is Mike Stewart. Stay tuned for episode 4 of How to Buy a Presale Condo here in Vancouver. My name is Mike, Stewart.ca. Thank you very much for watching. We'll speak to you soon.